Okay, let's talk about Glaze and Go, which is a gel top coat which cures within 90 seconds. And it's fantastic for this particular process, or part of the process in the application of the nail enhancements, because it means that you don't have to use a sanding block and a three-way shiner. You can actually achieve a really high gloss shine with this gel top coat by just painting it literally onto the nail. The first thing that we need to do is cleanse the surface, just to make sure that it's completely grease-free. So with cleanse on a nail wipe, just make sure that the entire surface is nice and clean, and wait for that to evaporate away. Don't apply the Glaze and Go on top of wet. Cleanse. But when you're sure that the cleanse has evaporated, use quite a generous coat of Glaze and Go and just gently glide it onto the nail. Always go back in. It's not the same as applying polish. You need to have quite a decent amount of gel behind your brush so that you can brush it liberally all over. Okay? And pop it into the light. Now what I'd like to do is just go over that application again with a colour pot. And Nick, if I can just use you to emphasise one particular point here. The thing about this gel top coat is that it's very thin. It's very much like polish. Can you see that, Nick, in the bottle? And if you wipe the brush too much and then try to paint this small amount of gel onto the nail plate, what actually happens is there isn't enough gel left behind to actually achieve a cure, so you don't actually get a high shine. The best thing to do is immerse the brush in the gel, and as you take the brush out of the gel, just wipe one side. So you've got quite a hefty bead of gel on the opposite side of the brush, and then apply that to the nail, but instead of brushing it through as you would do with nail polish, if you can see that my bristles of my brush are hardly bending as I'm just literally allowing the brush to lick over the surface of the tip. So the action is not this. If there's too much pressure behind the brush, it actually removes the gel and leaves too little behind. So if I can just demonstrate again, quite a big bead of gel and a generous lick over the entire surface. And that'll achieve its high gloss shine. Bring the hand out of the light. And you can see how beautifully shiny this Glaze and Go makes the nail. It doesn't need to be wiped away, a tacky residue or anything like that. It's fully cured now and it's ready for the client to leave the salon. It does need to be filed off before the client has their infills, but other than that, this gel top coat will stay this shiny for the full duration of the time that the client isn't with you. And I think it's beautiful. Thanks.
I agree.
Thanks, Tina. Thanks, Nick.